Even on holiday, she says, I want to go to school. And she talks about her teachers. Most importantly, she talks about her teachers and friends at home.
I'm Agnes Stowicki, Managing Editor with Our Kids. We're speaking with insiders from Canada's leading private and independent schools to bring you insights into school programs, culture, traditions, and leadership. This includes insights from parents, alumni, and administration. This is the Our Kids Insider Perspective.
Okay, when I was looking to join my kid in a school at the age of 2.5 years, I'm not sure about any education system in Canada because I came from India, and then in 2011 and in 2013 we had our first kid, and eventually we don't know anything, any education system or what these daycares are, what these schools are, what is home care, nothing, no idea. And but we have already always we have something in our mind that we want to give a good education to my kids, and also we want to how we grow like in a school. I was all we When we say we, means me and my wife, we are always looking to put in the same sort of environment. And initially we looked into a daycare, but a typical daycare is like we did not much impressed because it's like engaging the kid, but we want to have where a kid develops not only in education but along with the kid is a fellow students and teachers, the way they want to continue. And also we are looking we were always in a point that we should not think about changing the kid for every year or 6 months, okay, one school or one decade to another, and we want to have that consistency so that it will develop in overall. And then one of my family friend kid is also doing their education in the same school, and he gave me that, okay, he choose ABC Montessori. So then I went to the school. Prior to that, I had any other daycares and other schools as well. But when I went, because when I walked into the school, I was very much impressed with the surroundings and how the classroom looks, and how the teachers and the what we call the tour that they have given and explained. I was pretty much impressed, and I was 100% confident. Okay, this school can be there for at least till my kid completes her grade 5. And she started with a pre-CASA, the lowest grade where that school starts from, and now she is in grade 4. And now another kid of mine is she started with the same pre-CASA, now she is in CASA 2. That is the overall process. And but every year, whenever my kid goes from one class, one grade to another grade, I I see a big change, not only from education but overall development, like personal and personality wise, everything. I see that confidence that they are gaining from class to class, which I was always. That was one of my objective. That when a kid walks out from that school from grade 5, they should be pretty confident and in doing or choosing the things that they want to grow. I still remember Adya. Adya is on my elder daughter who is in grade 4. Is Miss Sana and Miss Joan are the two teachers. And when we are dropped in, it's a typical same thing. The first 1 week, that cryings and everything are as usual. But after that, it was never. And always they because one thing is when we go and interact with the teachers, okay, we interact because we used to drop them at school and the teachers welcome in the evening. They used to give the details in the notebook, like what they eat and how they respond and everything, right? So they adapted pretty quickly. And at any given time, I never had in my mind that, okay, are they feeling comfortable or not, because that is a confidence that this school and teachers have given within the first few weeks when I joined Adya there. If I ask my Adya the same question, okay, what do you pick in ABC Montessori? She says everything. Everything. There's nothing like, okay, I don't like this or I don't like that. Because today, still our pre-CASA teacher, who is Miss Sana, she comes for our after school. And both teacher and Adya still remember their initial. I know Adya is 3.5 at that time, but still, if I ask who is your favorite teacher or something, she goes and says Miss Sana, because as earlier to your question, right? How these kids adapted in the first year, it shows their bonding. Even when I talk to Miss Sana and other teachers or the junior CASA, they see, okay, this kid has grown, or how she is now. There's nothing like one thing, everything. The way either the junior campus is taken care by Mr. Rick and Miss Shirley, and how Mr. Raj is taking care, I don't think we have any. I don't have any complaints. Always recommend. I think I recommended, and a few of my family members, their kids are in that school now. The caring, they treat kids as my kids as their kids, and of course the senior campus is different, but the junior campus, the way Miss Shirley, she's the one who stands near the door during the COVID. Now Mr. Rick, the way they treat, they respond. Uh, and if something immediate response, for example, if they're sick or something, they call that is ultimately today, if I'm at work with peace of mind, with peace of mind means it's because of them, because I don't think about what my kids are doing until I go and pick at 4:30. They take care as their children, not just, okay, we are paying, okay, it's 9 to 5 job. No, because my little one in initial, the little one who is in CASA 2, in initial days, she was reluctant to go to the school. Now, even on holiday, she says, I want to go to school. And she talks about her teachers. Most importantly, she talks about her teachers and friends at home. So that is the environment that was created by ABC Montessori. Before that, because the school starts in September, and the to just Adya to get used to this environment, we placed her in a daycare. But the most surprising is, for the daycare, she used to cry every day. But for the school, the moment we joined, I think only initial 1 week or 2 weeks. But after that, she never. That is a surprising, because we were thinking, okay, it will take 2 or months, 3 months, or 4 months. But it's a surprise. And another thing is, because as I mentioned, I'm new to this education system in Canada, because I don't have any, because it's only on the friends who recommended. Because the school, the way they teach also surprised me, because the way of their education, because back home it was more of theory, but at the age of 3 years, they used to do more of doing the blocks, and how they teach their kids, and how they keep their kids engaged, not only engaged, make them feel to come to school next day. Like as I said, they're excited to go to the school. So that surprised me, because till today my kids never say, even the elder one, even if she's sick and saying, okay, I want to go to school. I'm not sure about other schools, but ABC has given me that impression. I would not say on daily, because it's, as a parent, it's too much. to expect on daily basis how my kid is progressing. So when I see at 6 months to 6 months, I see a big difference, not in education, as I mentioned, in a personality, in a confidence, in a behavior, how they are. Because ABC, the name states Montessori. It's not just Montessori education system, but also they uh, tell us in they make sure the all other beside education, all other aspects also kid is growing. For example, they take kids to the gym, ice skating, and picnics, tours, and all those things. So they create fun environment as well. There's some similarities within the families that I interact. And now if I say Ria and Ria class, also they have families having 2 siblings, and most of the siblings are within ABC Montessori. I did not see any one kid is going to ABC Montessori, another kid is going to no. But most of the siblings are within ABC Montessori. For me to give a presentation, it took 20 years, but my little one to give a presentation, it took only just 6 years. With confidence. So that definitely I see a difference. To go in front of a class and talk, for me it took almost 16 to 20 years, but she can talk in front of the class. She can do announcements. So it's not just Adya. I'm talking on behalf of all other kids that ABC Montessori as to one of the question that it's not just on education. They see how the overall kid is growing, and they treat not as a students but their kids. Mr. Raj, I don't think he never treat okay, he's a student. I'm getting making business. No, he makes sure that they put an impression, when the kid is leaving from that institution. Every time it's awesome for me because I usually as I don't on daily basis I see what my kid is doing on how they are progressing in a 6 months or 1 year. And sometimes I personally feel that teachers are taking a lot of effort. Is it really required? Because they put a lot of efforts to make sure the kid is going in right direction, both from academics and all other things. And my interaction will be with our teachers is always a wonderful experience because they always open, they take feedback if there is any, and the response that I get from I get from them, everything. Today it's though it's how many years? 2015 is Adya. It's almost 80 years that Adya. Now I don't even talk with Mr. Raj as a principal to that college school. It's like more of a family friend. I go and chat with him. Okay, what are the good things and how things are happening? Everything. It's more like a family interaction now. Already recommended, and their kids are in that school. So it's not something that I'm not going to. I recommended to my friends. Yes, one of the kid is in a junior casa right now, their first kid, and they're planning to put for the second kid. But unfortunately, there's a big wait list. I'm trying to see how to fit in. And the 3 reasons is again, I would not be more specific. It's always the way they really take care of the kids. It's really important. The care, love, they treat, because always I feel, because one thing which I keep on always asking Miss Shirley this question every year in September, she gets a new batch of kids who are very new to the school environment, the pre-casa and Miss Sana. How do you handle this 10 different kids? Are you not really stressed out or anything? They said, no, we treat them as our kids. Are you going to get, if you have the kids, how do you treat? We treat them. So that is enough for any parent to just join there and just leave their kid in happy hands. That is one of the reasons. That's why, as I said, my friend, as a family friend, he joined his kid in pre-casa. Now they are planning for another kid. My neighbor also I recommended. Unfortunately, there is a wait list. So I would not say particular reasons. I would always recommend. I got the recommendation from my family friend, and he is a family friend, and I know his advice because his kid is going to this school. The advice was always one of the few questions that you asked, the how this administration is with the parents, okay, and one of the question that you asked, how they take care of their kids. And he explained that one of the advisors, when he, because he did the research, because he's been in US and he came to Canada and he did the research, and he gave me advice, okay, why I need to go with this. Till even one of the ask definitely is to Mr. Raj is this school can extend till grade 8 or higher level. Because his daughter passed away from the school and he put it in different schools. He says ABC Montessori is the best, and I could not find the same system when he went to other private schools. So I'm 100% sure that I did a right choice. There is nothing like, oh, I should have known. If anyone, even if I have other kid, I'll go with ABC Montessori, but I don't have any plans.
For more information about this school, you can visit their profile at ourkids.net.